You can be the most talented designer in the world, but if no one knows about you, you won't have a business. You'll have a portfolio and a lot of stress. Most designers spend way too much time trying to get found or waiting for referrals. They post a logo on Instagram, maybe update their Behance or website, then wonder why no clients are coming in. I used to be there too, but the real shift for me was this. I stopped chasing one-off tactics and built a system to consistently attract design clients. Not just once, not just in good months, but on repeat. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I do that today. The 3 ways I attract brand graphic and web design clients right now, and how you can use them too, even if you're just starting out. For context, I built a successful design agency here in Austin, Texas, working with clients worldwide, charging over $20,000 for branding projects. And now I help other designers grow profitable, booked out businesses without burning out or relying on luck. And so everything you hear in this video is not a generic advice you've heard many times, and it's not, hey ChatGPT, what are the best ways to get design clients? No, I'll share the exact steps to getting clients that work right now. Not what used to work 5-10 years ago, but what works today. Now, LinkedIn. I know what you might be thinking. LinkedIn feels too corporate. It's not visual enough for designers. My dream clients are probably on Instagram or somewhere more creative. And maybe you created a profile on LinkedIn years ago, posted a logo once, got no engagement, and thought, this platform isn't for me. I used to think that too. I avoided LinkedIn for years because it felt outdated and like a place for tech resumes and job seekers, not for creatives like us, right? But here's the truth. If you are not using LinkedIn strategically as a designer, you might be leaving money on the table. People go there to connect professionally, which means they're already in the mindset to collaborate, hire, and invest. You're not competing with dense trends or endless scrolling. You're showing up where decisions actually get made. And if you position yourself well, you stand out so fast. So the first way I attract clients right now is through LinkedIn. And no, I am not sending cold pitches or weird let's connect messages with 5 paragraphs of selling. So what I do instead is simple but very strategic. I focus on building relationships. Here's how it works in my business today. I have a VA who helps identify people that could be a great fit for my services, usually founders, marketers, decision makers. Then we send out friendly connection requests, no pressure, just a human approach like, hey, I love what you're doing with, and then something specific. Or I saw your brand and thought it was amazing because, and then something specific to their brand. That's it. No cold pitching. After that, we might like or comment on a post or two just to stay in front of them. But again, not in a spammy way. We're just starting a conversation and being present. Meanwhile, I'm showing up consistently with valuable content. I share behind the scenes of branding projects, design insights, tips for building brands, and occasional personal posts that let people get to know me personally. And because LinkedIn is more organic than other platforms right now, my posts get in front of more people, including those new connections. Here's why this works. It builds awareness without being salesy. It creates trust before we even get on a call, and it positions me as the go-to designer for the kind of work I want to be hired for. So if you're not using LinkedIn yet, or if you've been ignoring it, this is your sign to start. You don't need a VA or a big strategy. Just start connecting with the right people. Engage with their content and share your expertise consistently. And the best part, some of my highest paying clients, I'm talking about $25,000 for a logo, have come from this exact system without me ever pitching them. They came to me because I showed up, I stayed visible, and you can do the same. But there's something important you need to do before you start posting and connecting on LinkedIn. Clean up your profile. I know that sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many designers overlook it. Start with your profile photo. it should be clear, professional, and actually represent the version of you that a client would hire. Not a blurry selfie, not a random cropped group photo. You're a business owner, so look like one. Next, your banner. This is prime real estate, and most people leave it blank or use something generic. So use it to showcase your work, your brand vibe, or a short line about who you help and how. So for example, you could create a clean on-brand banner with mock-ups of your best packaging or web design projects across the top. Then you could include a simple line like helping beauty brands stand out through strategic design next to your logo or photo, just something that immediately tells people what you do and who it is for. So make sure it looks intentional and aligned with the clients you want to attract. Then update your headline and about section. Don't just say graphic designer. Say what you specialize in and who you serve. So, for example, make it easy for someone to land on your profile and instantly think, yes, this is who I need. Here are a few examples. Brand and web designer helping service-based businesses look premium and book more clients. Or I design strategic packaging that helps brands stand out on shelves and sell more. Or visual identity designer for business coaches ready to raise their prices. So use language your ideal clients would actually understand and connect with. Keep it clear, not clever. You want someone to read your headline and instantly know what you do and how it benefits them. And finally, your experience. Treat it like a mini case study. So instead of listing job duties, highlight the transformation you create. Talk about the kind of work you do, the impact it has, and what clients can expect when working with you. Because once your profile is optimized, every connection, every post, and every comment works harder for you. Your presence becomes magnetic, and that's when the right clients start reaching out. And if you want to turn that momentum into consistent income without cold pitching or chasing referrals, I created something for you. It's a free workshop called From Crickets to Clients, where I walk you through the exact steps designers are using to get booked out, build real traction, and finally feel in control of their business. Inside the workshop, you'll learn how to position your services so clients see your value, how to create one offer that simplifies everything, and how to build a system that brings in high quality leads on repeat. The link is in the description, and again, it's completely free. The second way I attract clients is through SEO. So instead of constantly chasing attention on social media, I let Google, ChatGPT, and other search engines bring the right people to me, people who are already searching for what I offer. Here's how I do it. I have a blogger on my team, but I used to write this by myself, so I know you can do it even before hiring someone who writes strategic articles that answer the exact questions my dream clients are typing into Google or ChatGPT. Each post is optimized around topics my ideal clients are actually searching for, like how to launch a product-based business or what to include in a strong visual identity. The blog links back to my portfolio, case studies, and services. So when someone lands on that article, they're already in the mindset to hire. Over time, this created a system that brings in leads even when I'm not online. Clients have found me through posts I wrote 6 months ago and even 6 years ago, because SEO compounds. And as mentioned, even if you don't have a writer, you can absolutely start on your own. Here's what I recommend. Repurpose content from your Instagram captions, FAQs, or past client emails. Turn each comment question into short blog posts. Use specific keywords a potential client might Google, like logo design for fitness brand or how to create a skincare brand identity. Include a clear CTA in every post that sends people to your services or inquiry form. Now, the biggest mistake I see designers make, writing content for other designers. That won't get you clients. Instead, write for the type of business owners you want to attract. Think like them. What would they search? What would they be confused about? What kind of examples would catch their eye? For instance, if you want to work with food and beverage brands, you can write a post like, the design elements that make a beverage stand out on shelves. Or if you want tech startups, try how early stage startups can use design to build credibility and attract investors. SEO isn't just about keywords, it's about positioning. So when you write content that speaks to the real problems your clients are facing, you become the solution they've been looking for. That's how you build authority and attract clients without pitching or posting every single day. And the third way I attract clients right now is through personal brand visibility. This includes platforms like YouTube, Instagram, podcasting, and guest features. Why does it work? Because when people see your face, hear your voice, and learn from you all the time, they trust you. If you want clients to remember you, you need to stay visible. That doesn't mean being everywhere or posting daily. It means showing up where your ideal clients are already paying attention and doing it with purpose. So start by choosing one or two platforms your clients use to look for inspiration or answers. That could be YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, podcast, and then ask yourself, what would they want to know before hiring a designer? Maybe they're searching for ways to launch a product, improve their customer experience, or stand out from competitors. Use that insight to guide your content. Share short videos, quick tips, carousels, tutorials, blog posts, or case studies that show your expertise and help them see the value of your design. If you're on Instagram, show parts of your process in stories or explain common mistakes in carousels. If you're on YouTube, create videos that titles your client might search, like how to make your packaging look premium or when to invest in professional branding or something like that. On Pinterest, share visuals that link back to your services or blog. Really think about like inspiration boards, mock-ups, or before and after branding examples. Like, you don't need to go viral. You don't need viral numbers. You just need your content to show up in front of the right people at the right time. Even if someone doesn't hire you today, they'll remember you later and they'll refer you because you showed up, educated them, and positioned yourself as the go-to designer in their mind. So these are the 3 ways I attract clients right now. Relationship first, LinkedIn outreach, SEO and blogging that brings leads in on autopilot, and personal brand visibility that builds trust and authority. And so if you want to build this for your own business, go watch my free workshop, From Crickets to Clients. It's full of actionable strategies to help you get more inquiries, better clients, and stop feeling stuck. The link is below. Watch it after this video. And if you found this helpful, leave a comment, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.